Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu and today we will discuss very important current affairs of 9th of October 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. So watch this video till last. But I am requesting you all the students that you have to download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. After that, log in with the email ID, then click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. And we are covering most important current affairs which can come in every type of exam. This is the hard work of AffairsCloud team. But how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily section, you will receive three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, you will receive three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Most important section is the monthly, and we are providing four type of PDFs. One is the detailed current affair, second is question and answer format of PDF, next is the best 100 current affair that is also provided in the form of question and answer, and the pocket PDF. It means the 2-liner and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise these current affairs again and again before your exam. But to enhance your performance further, we are also providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. It means if you want to revise particular topic, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, we are providing three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section. And this quiz section, you have to attempt on an application on monthly basis. It means this all three things belongs to only banking and economy. And to revise all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF, then you can use this exam PDF. We are also providing detailed budget and economic survey. Expected question and answer also will be provided so that you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. We are also providing state current affairs for every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. You have to just download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link, log in with the email ID, then click on this crack current affair section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But the most important thing, if you're a new student, you're just starting your preparation, then you can subscribe for 2 years. It will be beneficial for you because there is very less price difference between 1 year subscription and 2 year subscription. On the both subscriptions, we are providing 10% extra discount if you use this code ASH10. If you have any query, you can email us or you can call us on this email ID or number. So let's start today's current affair, that is 9th of October 2021. But I am requesting you all the students who are watching this video, that you have to like this video, you have to share this video at least to your one friend, and you have to subscribe this channel before starting the question section. And please join a Telegram group from the description box link. And here is the only one question we are discussing in the most important question section. Here is the first. Who won the Nobel Peace Prize 2021? It will be asked in most of exams, so that's why this question is the most important. Who won the Nobel Peace Prize of 2021? So answer of this question is Maria Ressa, and second answer is Dmitry Andreevich Muratov. So he belongs to Russia, and this Maria Ressa, this lady belongs to Philippines. So you have to remember the respective countries because these can be asked by examiner. So answer of this question is both A and B. You can see the picture of Maria Ressa. She belongs to Philippines, and this journalist belongs to Russia. And name of this journalist is Dmitry Muratov or Dmitry Andreevich Muratov, journalist from Russia, and she is journalist from Philippines. And you have to remember that it is for their efforts to protect the freedom of expression, the precondition of democracy and lasting peace. And especially remember about Maria Ressa because she is the 18th woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Nobel Peace Prize. And the prize carries a gold medal and a cash prize of 10 million Swedish kron, or you can say rupees 8.5 crore, which will be shared equally among the two winners. And especially you have to remember about Maria Ressa also, that Maria Ressa fights against the abuse of power, use of violence, and growing autocracy in the Philippines. And Dmitry Muratov has been defending the freedom of speech in Russia against the various challenges, and both are journalists. So you have to remember, one journalist from Russia, one journalist from Philippines. And the Nobel Peace Prize is decided by the committee of 5 people elected by the Norwegian Parliament, and the prize committee is located in Oslo, Norway. Other prizes are given by the Sweden, but this prize is given by Norway. So it is Nobel Peace Prize 2021. And World Food Program won Nobel Peace Prize in 2020. You can also remember this. Moving to next section, it is a very important question section. I am again requesting you all the students who are watching this video, please like this video. Please subscribe this channel if you're new on this platform. Especially subscribe now before starting the next question, and share this video to at least your one friend. And please join our Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the question. Which state has developed the country's first smartphone-based e-voting solution? So remember the keyword here, this is smartphone-based e-voting system, e-voting system. So this state is Telangana. So answer of this question is B. So Telangana has developed the country's first smartphone-based, it means Android-based application e-voting solution, and it will be tested in a dummy election also, and a dry run will be held in a Khammam district, of Telangana. And the very much credit goes to Telangana State Election Commission. Telangana State Election Commission. And this Telangana State Election Commission e-vote Android application is a security hardened mobile application to prevent tampering and binds a device ID and phone number to a specific citizen registration process so that only the same device can be used during voting, thus enhancing security. So it will help those that may face challenges with physical voting with or without COVID-19 pandemic. So especially the person with the disability, or you can say any type of the physical problem, they can do the voting through this e-voting solution, which is provided by Telangana State Election Commission through Android application. So this state is Telangana. So remember, Telangana Chief Minister is K. Chandrasekhar Rao, and Governor is Vishwabhushan Harichandan. Moving to next question, but you can also see here it will be tested in a dummy election also, and a dry run will be held in the Khammam district of the Telangana. You have to remember, if you belongs to the state of Telangana, you have to remember the name of the district, and it will help those that may face challenges with the physical voting with or without COVID-19 pandemic. So Telangana is the first Indian state to start e-voting system through Android based application, and all credit goes to Telangana State Election Commission. Next is India and which country conducted joint company level military training exercise. The name of the exercise is Ajeya Warrior 2021. So the keyword is here Ajeya Warrior 2021, and answer of this question is United Kingdom. And you have to remember the number, that this is the 6th edition of India and United Kingdom joint company level military training exercise, which is known as Ajeya Warrior 2021, and it was commenced in the state of Uttarakhand. So examiner can ask the name of the state. So it was happened in Uttarakhand. So you can see here an infantry company from the Indian Army and an equivalent strength from the United Kingdom Army would be sharing their experiences gained during the conduct of various military operations in their respective countries and during overseas engagement. And the main objective is to strengthen bilateral defense cooperation between the two countries like India and the United Kingdom, and develop interoperability among them. And both the armies would familiarize themselves with each other weapons, equipment, tactics, and the procedures for carrying out joint military operations. So this is the 6th edition. Name of the exercise is Ajeya Warrior, and it was happened in Uttarakhand. These three things are most important under this question. Now we are moving to next question. Which bank launched the 6S campaign? Again, very important question for the banking student. 6S campaign under the customer outreach program to offer financial services, so that they can get the knowledge of financial services. All the customers can get the knowledge of financial services, and this bank is Punjab National Bank. So answer of this question is C. So Punjab National Bank launched the 6S campaign under the customer outreach program to offer the financial services at a concessional rate during the festival season. Dushara is coming, Diwali is coming, and so many festivals are coming. So that's why they started this 6S campaign to every customer, or to provide the financial services at a concessional rate during the festival season. And the campaign provide various schemes such as Swabhiman scheme, Samruddhi scheme. Samruddhi stands for self-reliant. Sampark scheme, Shikhar scheme of Punjab National Bank, Sankalp scheme of Punjab National Bank, and Swagat scheme of Punjab National Bank. So all these schemes are provided during this 6S campaign. That's why these are known as 6S. It means 6 type of S started schemes will be provided to the customers. And the main objective is to create awareness about the development of financial services in India, to accelerate the credit growth especially, and to improve the penetration of social security schemes and drive digital banking. And remember about Punjab National Bank here. This is again very important. MD and CEO is MD and CEO is SS Mallikarjun Rao. SS Mallikarjun Rao. Headquarter is not in Mumbai. Headquarter is in New Delhi. And the tagline is the name you can bank upon. The name you can bank upon. And it was founded in 1894. In 1894. So these are very important, but it was nationalized in 1969 when 14 banks were nationalized in the first phase of nationalization. So Punjab National Bank. You can also see here Punjab National Bank launched 6S campaign under the customer outreach program. I am again repeating the name of all 6 schemes. One is the Swabhiman, second is Samruddhi, third one is Sampark, next is Sankalp, and last one is Swagat, and there is Shikhar. Shikhar means top. Moving to next question. Who wrote a book titled as Chronicles from the Land of Happiest People on Earth? And this book is written by one of the Nobel Prize winner in the literature in 1986, and answer of this question is Wole Soyinka. So answer of this question is C. African writer Wole Soyinka, who won the Nobel Prize in the literature in 1986, has authored a new novel titled Chronicles from the Land of Happiest People on Earth. And the book is set in a contemporary version of Nigeria. And the novel is a political and the social satire based on the Nigerian elite political class. And he was the first African writer to win the Nobel Prize in 1986. You have to remember, he was the first African writer to win the Nobel Prize. That's why this book is very, very important. Chronicles from the Land of the Happiest People of Earth. And if we are talking about land, then we are talking about which country? We are talking about Nigeria here. And he was very famous author, and even he wrote so many novels. One is very famous. This is Interpreters. It was released in 1985. Next novel is The Man Died. It was released in 1972, and there are so many, like 50 novels he wrote. But you have to remember this Chronicles from the Land of the Happiest People on Earth. This was written by Wole Soyinka. Wole Soyinka belongs to Nigeria, and this book also tells us about the contemporary version of the Nigeria. And remember about Wole Soyinka, he won the Nobel Prize in 1986, and he was the first African writer to win the Nobel Prize. Moving to next question, but you can also see here very beautiful cover page, and this is Wole Soyinka. You can also see here the picture, Nobel Prize in Literature in 1984, not 84, 86. And Chronicles from the Land of the Happiest People on Earth, about Nigeria. Next is, which company delivered heaviest semi-cryogenic propellant tank to ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization? So the keyword under this question is the heaviest semi-cryogenic propellant tank, and the name of this tank is SC-120 LOX. If you can remember, you can. Otherwise, you can just remember SC-120. Otherwise, full is SC-120 10X. And it is delivered to the Indian Space Research Organization. And it is a semi-cryo liquid oxygen tank, which will be a part of SC-120 stage of ISRO's GSLV Mark III launch vehicles, replacing the existing 110 stage. So you don't have to remember the technical words, you have to just remember it is for the GSLV M3 or the Mark III launch vehicles. And HAL is also currently working the ISRO's human space mission Gaganyaan for supplying hardware components to the GSLV Mk3 launch vehicle. So it is just to improve or just to provide the best facilities for the geosatellite launch vehicle Mark III. And this is provided by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So answer of this question is B. And remember about HAL. HAL was established in 1964. Its chairman ND is R. Madhavan. And recently in one exam, they also asked about the headquarter office, this HAL. HAL headquarter is in Bengaluru. And remember about ISRO. ISRO's head is K. Sivan. Don't confuse it with G. Satish Reddy. G. Satish Reddy is currently the head of DRDO. Defense Research and Development Organization, and DRDO headquarters is in New Delhi. ISRO headquarters is in Bengaluru, Karnataka. So you can also see here HAL delivers heaviest semi-cryogenic propellant tank to ISRO, and name of this propellant tank is SC-120 LOX. So you can just remember, this is important. Moving to next question. Air India was established by industrialist and philanthropist J.R.D. Tata in which year? So recently Air India was sold to Tata, and now it will become Tata Airlines, and it was sold to the government firstly in 1953. It was established in 1932. It was established in 1932 by the name of Tata Airlines, but after that it was sold to the government of India in 1953. So answer of this question is 1932. Remember, it was established by the industrialist and philanthropist J.R.D. Tata, India's first licensed pilot, in 1932 as the Tata Airlines, and it was sold to the government in 1953. So you can see here Tata Sons Private Limited subsidiary Thales Private Limited has won the final bid for acquiring National Carrier Air India by submitting 18,000 crore bid. It means with the acceptance of 18,000 crore, government will transfer all the shares to the Tata Sons Private Limited subsidiary, which is known as Thales Private Limited. And Tata Power signed 3-year agreement with the Blue Wave Artificial Intelligence Company. But first of all, you have to remember, now it is sold to the Tatas. And the airline started to lose money after its merger with the state-owned domestic operator Indian Airlines in 2007. And now Air India is under the debt of almost rupees 60,000 crore, and it currently serves 42 international destinations. So you have to just remember this, that this was established in 1932. Now again it was sold to Tatas. And you can also remember Tata Power also signed 3-year agreement with the Blue Wave Artificial Intelligence, and this Blue Wave Artificial Intelligence is the world's first renewable energy artificial intelligence company. And through this agreement, Tata Power will work with the Blue Wave Artificial Intelligence cloud platform to generate intraday and the day ahead dispatches for the use in the day-to-day power scheduling operation. Just remember, they tied up with the Blue Wave Artificial Intelligence, and it is the world's first renewable energy artificial intelligence company. And remember about Tata Sons here. This is again very important. And remember about Blue Wave Artificial Intelligence. And the main company is Tata Sons, but the subsidiary is Thales Private Limited, who purchased this Air India from the government with the amount of 18,000 crore. Moving to next question. Indian Air Force Day is annually observed across India on which day? So again, it is very important. Answer of this question is 8th of October. So Indian Air Force Day is annually observed across India on 8th of October to increase the awareness about the Indian Air Force, and basically an organization that works towards strengthening the national security. Why it is celebrated on 8th of October? Because this day marks the establishment of Indian Air Force on 8th of October in 1932. And 8th of October 2021 marks the 89th anniversary of Indian Air Force. And 2021 Indian Air Force is also celebrating as Swarnim Vijay Varsh. Swarnim Vijay Varsh. In English, you can say Swarnim means gold, Vijay means victory, and Varsh means year. It means it is Golden Victory Year, because we are commemorating the victory of 1971 war against the Pakistan. And remember who is currently the Air Chief Marshal of Indian Air Force. The newly appointed is V.R. Chaudhary. V.R. Chaudhary. Remember this. You can also see here Indian Air Force Day celebrated on 8th of October 2021 because Indian Air Force was established in 1932 on 8th of October. So you can just remember 2 days. Basically, one is 1932. Also, this Air India was established as the Tata Airlines by J.R.D. Tata in 1932. Also, this Air Force Day is also celebrated in 1932. You can correlate these answers. Next is recently which state celebrated Bathukamma festival? So again, very important because we are basically observing one of the state festival. That's why this question is very important. And this is celebrated by Telangana as well as some parts of the Andhra Pradesh. But Andhra is not in the option, so answer of this question is only D. So Bathukamma, a part of the Dussehra festival. It is a traditional Hindu festival celebrated predominantly in the state of Telangana and in the some parts of the Andhra Pradesh, not the whole state of Andhra Pradesh. And the Bathukamma festival celebrates the relationship between the three things. One is earth, second is water, and third is human. So this is just to celebrate the relationship between earth, water, and the human. And the Bathukamma means goddess of life. Remember, it means goddess of life. This is the meaning of Bathukamma. And the festival of Bathukamma is annually celebrated as per the Satvahana calendar for 9 days. So it is celebrated for 9 days starting on Bhadrapad Purnami, also known as Mahalya Amavasya, and concludes on the Durga Ashtami. And the festival is celebrated by the Hindu women of Telangana with flowers that are endemic to Telangana. And the women decorate a special pot with the flowers and go on for the procession through the village. So remember, this is very important, and this is state of Telangana. Again, you can remember Chief Minister is K. Chandrasekhar Rao and the Governor is Bishwa Bhushan Harichandan. So you can see here Telangana celebrated Bathukamma festival. Next is Textile Ministry signs MOU with which country to boost sustainable cotton production. Recently we celebrated World Cotton Day on the 7th October. First time we celebrated this on the 7th of October. And the main objective of this project is to increase the value addition from sustainable cotton production in India by focusing on sustainable cotton and strengthening of downstream processing. And answer of this question is Germany. So B is the answer. And the partnership target to increase the cotton production of 90,000 hectare of the land in 4 states that are major cotton producing states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, to increase the yield of cotton by 10%, thereby supporting 1.5 lakh farmers. And India is the world's largest cotton producer and the second largest consumer of cotton, you can also remember. And the India's largest producing state of cotton is Maharashtra. And the cotton is basically harvested on which soil? It is on black soil. Black soil is also known as regular soil. So you can remember, and most producing state is Maharashtra, second rank goes to Gujarat. So India is the world's largest cotton producer and the second largest consumer of the cotton. And remember about the Ministry of Textile, Piyush Goyal. Piyush Goyal is currently the Union Minister and he is currently the member of Rajya Sabha from Maharashtra. So you can also see here the agreement was signed on the implementation agreement of the Indo-German Technical Cooperation Project, and the main target is to increase the yield of cotton by 10%, especially in the 4 states. One is Maharashtra, second is you can say Gujarat, Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh. So you have to remember this. Which country officially joined the High Ambition Coalition for Nature and the People? So answer of this question is very simple. Answer of this question is India. A is the answer. So India officially joined the High Ambition Coalition for Nature and People during a ceremony between French and the Indian government. And India's decision to join the High Ambition Coalition for Nature and People was initiated at the One Planet Summit. One Planet Summit, which was basically happened in January 2021, and its venue was Paris. So it was initiated during this One Planet Summit, which was hosted by Paris. And it is the first of India is the first of BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India and China and South Africa, major emerging economies, to join this High Ambition Coalition for Nature and People. And it is a group of, this HAC is a group of 70 countries co-chaired by Costa Rica and France and by the United Kingdom as the ocean co-chair. And it encourages the adoption of global deed to protect the at least 30% of the world land. So the main concern is just to protect the 30% of the world land and ocean by the year of 2030. That's why it is known as 30 into 30. It means we have to conserve, we have to protect the 30% land and ocean by the year of 2030. So that's why it is known as 30 into 30 agenda. And it is signed by, or officially it is joined by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Union Minister is Bhupender Yadav. And he is currently the member of Rajya Sabha from Rajasthan. So you can also see here, India joins High Ambitious Coalition for the Nature and People to protect the land and the ocean by the year of 2030. And how much land and ocean will be conserved? It is 30%. So recently combined areas of Tamor, Pingla and Guru Ghazidas National Park as the 4th tiger reserve of which state? So if you know that Tamor, Pingla and the Guru Ghazidas National Park lies in which state, then you can answer very easily. Answer of this question is Chhattisgarh. B is the answer. So the proposal was approved under the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972, which states that the state government shall, on the recommendation of the Tiger Conservation Authority, notify an area as a tiger reserve. So you have to remember, any state, this is a power of state, that they can declare any area as the tiger reserve, but only with the recommendations of the Tiger Conservation Authority. Very important. And the other tiger reserves in the Chhattisgarh are like, one is Udanti Sita Nadi Tiger Reserve. Next is Indravati Tiger Reserve. Next is Amarkantak Achanak Mar. This lies in the state of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. So you can also remember, it also lies in the Madhya Pradesh, also lies in the Chhattisgarh. So these are the 4 tiger reserves are in Chhattisgarh. Now 4th one is the area between the Tamor Pingla and the Guru Ghazidas National Park. And the new tiger reserve is located in the northern part of the Chhattisgarh, bordering Jharkhand and bordering Jharkhand and Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh, not Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand and Madhya Pradesh. So remember about Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister is Bhupesh Baghel. Bhupesh Baghel. So again very important. And Governor is Anusuya Uike. Anusuya Uike. You can see India's newest tiger reserve, number 4 in Chhattisgarh, and it will become the 53rd tiger reserve of India, and 52nd recently was declared was Ramgarh. Ramgarh Tiger Reserve was recently declared and it is in Rajasthan. Now this will be the 53rd tiger reserve of India. Next, we are moving to the important questions. You have to like this video, share this video and subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. Every student who is watching this video, please like this video. Please share to at least your one friend and please subscribe this channel. Before moving to the next question, you have to subscribe this channel and please join our Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the question. Who released a report titled The Report 2021 State of Education Report for India, especially for India, and it is the State of Education Report, and caption is No Teachers, No Class. So this is the, you can say, flagship report of the UNESCO. So answer of this question is A, UNESCO. UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific and the Cultural Organization, and the name of the report is State of Education Report 2021 for India, No Teachers, No Class. And Indian teachers are facing lack of basic amenities like toilets in the northeast and the aspirational districts. And this report is the 3rd edition of this State of Education Report, an annual flagship report of UNESCO, and it is focused on the theme of teachers, teaching and the teachers' education. And there are so many disparities in the working conditions between the urban and the rural schools. So especially this report focuses on the teachers' welfare. So answer of this question is UNESCO. And remember, UNESCO was established in 1945. Its Director General currently is Audrey Azoulay and headquarters is in Paris, France. Moving to next, you can also see here working conditions of the teacher in the northeastern and the aspirational districts, like 115 aspirational districts, poor. So very poor it is, and it is a report of UNESCO. Next, Fitch, which is a credit rating agency of the United States of America, cuts India's financial year 22, it means 21-22, GDP growth rate by 8.7%. So earlier they predicted 10% growth, but now they predicted 8.7. It means you can say 1.3% now cut down. And it has increased the growth rate of financial year 23, it means 22-23 to 10%. Earlier they predicted 8.5%, but now they predicted for financial year 23 is 10%. So Fitch is very important credit rating agency, especially you have to remember about the financial year 22. And even one Indian organization which is known as FICCI, that is industry body, FICCI, Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, in its largest economic outlook survey has revised the India's GDP forecast to like financial year for 22 to 9.1%. Earlier they predicted 9%, but now they are predicting 9.1% growth in the financial year 22. And remember about FICCI. FICCI was established in 1927 and its headquarters is in New Delhi and president is Uday Shankar. Uday Shankar, very important question, Uday Shankar. Next, we are moving to one-liner important point, and here is the first point. Cyclone Gulab resurrected as Cyclone Shaheen. So cyclone storm Gulab, which started in the Bay of Bengal and affected the eastern coast of India like Odisha and the Andhra Pradesh, made landfall near Kalingapatnam town in the district of the Andhra Pradesh. And according to the IMD, that is the India Meteorological Department, Cyclone Gulab re-emerged as the Cyclone Shaheen, which gradually strengthened as it entered into the Gulf of Oman. So remember, the cyclone Shaheen affected the parts of Oman and Iran. Oman and Iran. And remember, Cyclone Gulab was named by Pakistan. Cyclone Gulab was named by Pakistan, but Cyclone Shaheen was named by country Qatar. And Shaheen means royal white falcon and Gulab means rose in Urdu or Hindi. Next is SBI extended the partnership with the TCS for another 5 years. So under this partnership, SBI uses TCS platform, which is known as BANCS, banks, for which TCS maintain and enhance SBI's application for core banking, trade finance, financial reporting and the financial inclusion. In simple word, you can say information and technology department will be handled by TCS on behalf of SBI. And this platform was launched by TCS for SBI in 2001. Next, government releases first comprehensive guidelines for the cyber security in power sector. So the main objective is to create a cyber secure ecosystem and strengthen the regulatory framework. So this is the first time that comprehensive guidelines for cyber security in the power sector were framed by this government, and it is mandatory to all stakeholders to focus on providing cyber hygiene, training of all information technology personnel on cyber security, constructing cyber testing laboratories in the country. And it will provide better facilities and solutions for tackling challenges related to cyber security in the power sector. And remember, Ministry of Power comes under Rajkumar Singh or R.K. Singh, and constituency is Ara. Ara is in Bihar. Next is Guinea's new interim government appointed Mohamed Bevogui as a new prime minister. So you have to just remember the name, or you can just read the name, that the interim government of Guinea led by the Colonel Mamadi was appointed Mohamed Bevogui as a former civil servant and expert in the agriculture finance as the new prime minister of the Guinea. And Mohamed will serve as the prime minister during the transition period of the Guinea. And remember about Guinea, interim president is Mamadi. We recently covered this question, and the capital is Conakry. And currency is Guinean franc. So you can remember. 89th Indian Air Force Day, 8th of October 2021. We already covered this question, that Air Force was established in 1932. Also, Tata Airline was also established in 1932 by J.R.D. Tata. 6th edition of India-UK military exercise Ajeya 2021 held in Uttarakhand. So you have to remember all these things. So we already covered this question also. So now we are moving to the question of the day. What was the question of 8th of October? Who works as the RB agent at places where it has no office of its own? It means if there is no office of RBI, then who work as the agent of RBI? Then answer of this question is very simple. It is State Bank of India, which was established in 1955 according to SBI Act of 1955. It was established on 1st of July 1955. So moving to the question of the day, very simple question. When was the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority constituted? It means I am talking about IRDAI, the regulator of insurance sector. So you have to tell me when it was established, and I am waiting your answer. Please like this video. Every student who is watching this video, please like this video. And please share this video to at least your one friend, and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. Press this bell button and join our Telegram group so that you can receive the official notifications on time. And it is AffairsCloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section, definitely. And don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy like this smiley. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.